Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Today I have a haul for you. This is my collective March haul, and it is also including my 21 Days of Beauty purchases from Ulta. I did add those in because even though the sale has not ended, there is nothing else I'm going to get because I have been trying to be good. I kind of failed, but I have been trying to be good and not get things that I don't really need or that I wouldn't buy normally. So we're going to start right away with the 21 Days of Beauty. We're going to start with the hot buys first. This one is from Ofra. This is one of the blushes. This is in the shade Bellini. I haven't opened this one yet. I did check everything to make sure that I had nothing like super broken or anything. But that's what it looks like. It looks like it is a matte blush. It's a really pretty color, actually, like just a nice light shade. And that's what it looks like. And I seem like the color looks right on the screen, but I seem a little more yellowy than usual, and I'm not really sure what's up with that. The other two hot buys that I got were lipsticks. I got one of the Persona liquid lipsticks, and I got one of the Dose of Colors plain bullet lipsticks. This is the Persona one is in the shade Flamingo, and that's what it looks like. This I have worn. It is a really nice formula. I was quite impressed with the formula. I've heard good things about the Persona brand, and I was happy with this. Now, they only have 3 shades so far, and the other shades I wasn't really interested in. One was more of a nudie brown, and then one was more of, I think, a red. So I got the one that looks like something that I would actually wear. I actually think this will be a good replacement for my Smashbox Babe Alert Always On Liquid Lipstick. So I was happy about that. And then I got a Dose of Color. This is in the shade Parfait. And I was really nervous because I didn't find good swatches of these online. So that's what the shade looks like on the box, which is not exactly the shade I wanted, but I think it looks a lot different on the skin. So I was really happy that it was more of a neutral pinky tone instead of more of a violet shade. That is what the tubes look like. I just barely opened it. I had not swatched it. I had looked. But I did notice that inside, I don't know if you can see, there's like lipstick inside. So I know this is going to be, until it goes down far enough, it's going to be a tricky package to use. Moving on to some of the things that were like a one-day thing, I got the Zuma highlighter from Persona. This is the Cali Glow, style. That's the best word for it. So that's what the packaging looks like. It does look like a pretty highlighter. I've heard good things about these highlighters too. So that's why, oh my gosh, that is so gold. That's why I decided to get one of these. That is really shiny and gold. That will be interesting to see what it looks like when it's put on with a brush instead of a finger, because it's going to be quite different, I have a feeling. Let's see, what else did I get? Hang on. All right, the next thing I got was one of the IT Cosmetics brushes for Ulta. This is the complexion powder brush. They had 2 of them that were on sale, and the one looked more like a flat top kabuki, which is not really what I gravitate towards in my own brush use. And this one looked more like something I would use. Let's see if we can even get it out of the, there we go. So I love the IT brushes. I think they are excellent brushes. That is what it looks like. So it's a nice big fluffy brush. Really nice. I should probably keep the container because that's probably a good way to travel with it if I'm thinking ahead. Then I picked up the Dermalogica Clear Start Blackhead Clearing Fizz Mask, because I am still suffering from acne, even though I left my teenage years long behind. And as you can probably tell, even with concealer, like I've been having lots of friends the past 2 days. So that is what it looks like. I will be interested in using it. I can't really tell what the scent is. I've had hit and miss with this brand, with the Clear Start portion. Some of them don't smell too bad, but some of them just stink so terribly. So I'm hoping that this one will be good. Last two things that I got that were part of the specials were from Tarte. These are the Tarteist Pro Glow and Pro Remix. I had wanted these since the moment that they came out, and I've been resisting and good, and I was so super excited to see that they were on, there you go, you can see it a little bit better, on the special for this sale, because I got them for half price, which is a much better deal than full price. So that is what the Pro Glow and Blush looks like. It does have 4 blush shades, a bronzer, and a highlight. We will swatch those really fast. So that's what the first 4 look like. Oh, those blushes are just gorgeous. They have a nice glow to them, and that is a matte bronzer. It does have like loose glitter in it, but it's one of those kind of like the shadows that have the glitter in them, but they're matte, so you can easily blend away the glitter portion of it. And then we'll do these last 2 blushes. This one is so intriguing to me. That might be my favorite blush, to tell you the truth. Like, it's just different than any other blush that I own. So, like I said, I'm really excited about getting this palette because it was something that I had been wanting. And, but I've been trying to be good. Yeah, it's been hit and miss. And then the Tarte Pro Remix. Now I have heard that I know this is a sticker on here, and that's what makes it do all those fun things. But I've heard that they just reused the old packaging, which kind of makes sense. I don't want to pull this up to test it out, but that is a theory. Mine did have a little damage to, you don't need to see me, to Beat Drop right here. I don't know if you can tell. You can see it just a little bit. There is a crack down there. And then those are all of the shades. They are really beautiful. Very different shades than a lot of what Tarte has. So I'm going to swatch a couple. I mean, we got to swatch the purple. We got to swatch the green, the yellow. Oh my gosh, that gold. That kind of reminds me of the gold that is in the chocolate gold palette from Too Faced. So we'll just do 4. I don't want to swatch all of them. If you want me to come back and try to do a review, because that's something that I would like to eventually get to, I just have not lately. Those are gorgeous. The purple is the lightest of all of them, but it still has a beautiful presence in there. So I'm very excited about my purchases from the 21 Days of Beauty sale. I did get 2 free gifts with that. One was actually my mom's birthday present, and it is a Confidence in a Cream from It Cosmetics. The thing that cracks me up about this is it's this giant box, but this is all just, it's nothing. You don't need, it's all box. That's basically it. So you're actually, this is what you actually get, and this is what the box looks like. So yeah, way difference in size. And then the other free thing that I got was from Mario Badescu. This is an oil-free moisturizer with broad spectrum SPF in it, and it's just a little guy like this. So I'll put that in my sample Saturday. All right, moving on to some less exciting things probably. I did pick up 2 of the jars of the Take the Day Off cleansing balm from Clinique when they were half price at Sephora. They've been doing weird things with the weekly wow. Sometimes they're weekly wow, then it kind of disappeared. They did a daily wow. Those were a daily wow, so I got those like as soon as they went on sale at like early AM in the middle of the night. But I did get those, so I'm really excited about that. I did pick up some things from Zany Laney as well. from her different sales. This is Time After Time, which I believe is from Rami and Michelle's high school reunion. And the scent notes are green apple, strawberry, and peach. This smells super good. It's very fruity. I love fruity scents. So that is a body and room spray for that one. I picked up a scrub, one of her scrubs there. All of these are handmade, so they have brown sugar in them instead of white sugar. They don't have artificial dyes in them, which is good. This is strawberries and cream. This is based on Hello Kitty. It is super good. I'm not going to unseal it because these are a little messier than the sprays, but I really do like that. And then with every purchase, you also get one of her little pops, which is a proof of purchase. And you collect 10 of them, you get $5 off. So that's always a good deal. I have several of those. I have some other ones that I need to go find too. And then I picked up 2 of the wax melts. So they do come in 6 packs. This is You Know Nothing, which is based on Game of Thrones. I'm not the biggest Game of Thrones fan. I've read some of the books, and I like the books better than the TV series. The TV series is just, it's too much. But this is fruit, green ivy, and violets, and this smells so good. When they brought back waxes and they asked what scent everybody wanted, this was really overwhelmingly voted on, and it smells so good. I've had smaller waxes of this in the past, so I did pick up 2 because every month they only have 1 fragrance that's available for in wax form. So if you want a say in that, get on their Facebook group. What should we do next? I have so many things. I did pick up a couple highlighters at Ulta, just with the, you know, the $3.50 off of 15 or what have you. I picked up the Puma and Maybelline Chrome Highlight because I do love these highlights. I have several of them, and you know, I had to get this one too because I think I have most of the other ones. This one is more of a rose gold. It's a really pretty color. It actually is fitting in pretty well with my skin tone, so I'm excited to see that on a brush on my skin. And then I got one of the Makeup Revolution strobe highlights. This is in the shade Lunar. It just looked really pretty, and I wanted something, I was trying to get up to that coupon, if I'm totally honest. And this one seemed like a good one. It's really icy, but it has that lilac shift. It kind of reminds me, not nearly as soft and smooth as some of the Becca highlights. The lilac, not the lilac geode. Maybe it's the lilac geode. I have a lot of Becca highlights. So I did get those. I was really excited about those. Next things though, were probably what I'm most excited about, and one of them, I have the box, but I didn't bring the product because I used it and I didn't think about bringing it with me. It is from Dior. This is the Forever foundation, 24-hour wear high perfection skin caring foundation with sunscreen, and it has an SPF of 35 in it, and this is the shade 1N, which used to be 1010, and influencer sent me this. This is a $52 foundation. That's what they look like, and I am going to review. So they sent it to me for review, and then that's it. You can sign up for influencer. I've talked about it before, so if you haven't done it, go do it. Do the reviews, and I think the more things that you review, they send you things that they think you'll like. So they sent me this one. I'm wearing it. I feel like I'm a little bit, it's not quite the right shade, and that's partly my fault. It's really hard to look at photos online and try to figure out what your shade is. But yeah, it's an interesting foundation. I'm not sure if I don't think it's my favorite. I know some other people really, really love it, but I'm a little on the fence with it. And I don't know if this is from this foundation or not, because these literally popped up yesterday and just got really angry. The other thing that I got that you guys can also get for free is from Try It with Condé Nast. So it's tryit.condenast.com, and they send you just random things to try out. And they sent me the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. This is 5 milliliters. I haven't even opened it. I need to go find scissors so that I can open it because I didn't grab scissors. All right, scissors in hand. We're gonna cut off the end. And look at what it looks like. There is a little booklet in there that talks about it. And then this is what the mascara looks like. I'm not going to open it because I don't know when I will use it. I'm trying to use up my mascaras as they come in order so that I don't end up with some old ones, because I did have that happen. But yeah, I was really excited. I got this for free and I got the foundation for free on the same day. And I was like, those are things that I would not be purchasing because they are out of my price range budget. So very, very excited about those. And then the next thing is from a dear friend. She gave me these, which I haven't seen anybody else talk about, and she hadn't either, so that's why she picked them up for me. They are from Revlon. They are the Balm Stain. So I have 3 in Balm Stain, and then I have one that is a lacquer balm. And this one I'm a little nervous about because it does have beeswax, and I looked up the ingredients because I hadn't heard about them or anything. I'm going to try to figure out how to open them, so I'll be back as soon as they're all unsealed. All right, that took quite a long time, and I did end up scratching the plastic on them because it just took so much. Okay, so it is a really light color. Let's see if we can build it up. Trying to see. So that's what it's going to look like. So they are going to be a light wash of color. This first one is Romantic, so it's kind of like a red shade. They do have like a pepperminty scent to them. This is Crush. Ooh, this one is darker. So that's what it looks like built up, but if you just did one swatch, it's much lighter. Then the next one is Adore. And we'll just do, so that's like a swatch, and then we'll build it up. This kind of reminds me of the strawberry one. These are kind of similar to the Chubby Sticks in some ways. And then we'll do, this is the Lacquer Balm, and this is in the shade Demure. And so it's really super light. We'll see. And like I said, I know this one does have beeswax in it, so I'm going to try it. She asked me to try them, and then if I don't like them, I'll pass them back to her. But thank you so much. I'm really excited to try them and work with them. Like, that one looks really pretty. That's probably my favorite of them all. But yeah, different products, something I hadn't heard of before, so that's kind of interesting to see and to experience. I did place an order early on in the month with Ulta because they were doing lots of free gifts and all of that. They had their Diamond Perk sales, and also Platinum, they do those sales, and I had 2,000 points saved up, so I did redeem. My big purchase was the Viva La Juicy Bodacious. This was something I was really wanting to get because if you've watched this channel for any period of time, you know how much I love. Oh, that's right. I got samples in here too. I think these came from Sephora actually, and not Ulta. I don't know why I stuck them in here. So I collect Juicy Couture perfumes, and I just love them. This one is no exception. It is gorgeous. It has little bows all over it. It smells so good. It does smell, it's the most similar to the original Viva La Juicy of all of the scents that they've done so far. I'm really excited. It's going to be in my next, well, I've already filmed my next 30 and 30, but the one that I am planning after that, I was going to put it back in the box, but the one that I'm planning after that, it will be in that one, and I'll talk more about it. Let's talk about the free samples I got, I guess. I got the Replica Flower Market, which is a scent that I think I really like. I think I've had some samples of it before. And then another Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel. And then it also got from Dr. Jart, this is a Radiance Serum. So some good samples there. That actually came with my cleansing balms that I stuck them away. The free gift that they had going for the Platinum members, or Diamond, I guess Diamond, is the No Lipstick lipstick from Dr. Perricone. And it has like this giant box, but it's just like a regular tube of lipstick. And it does, it's a screw. And then it's just like a tube of flat. We'll swatch it. So it's really pretty pale, but I think it might be buildable. It actually kind of reminds me of the other stains that I just showed. So that was cool. I was excited to try that because I've heard lots of good stuff with Dr. Perricone, but I hadn't really tried anything. The other things are down here because they're quite large. This first one is the free gift with the Juicy Couture fragrance. So it's a nice big tote bag from Juicy Couture. It is lined. I like the lining of it. It's really super cute. And it does have a little wee tassel on it because it does match the wee scent. And then with any fragrance purchase, you got this tote. And it's just a woven tote. I can see where the weaving ended. Should have tucked that one in just a little better, but I'll try to fix that. It is a Kate Spade tote. It is huge, absolutely gigantic, and it does say Kate Spade on it. So that was kind of a fun extra. Part of the reason why I decided to redeem my points at that point. I also needed another acne serum from Maria Badescu. I have not been using this as much, and obviously I need to go back to it. And then the final thing from this order was the Tutti Frutti palette from Too Faced. These were half price. I have the berry palette, and I had been interested in getting the tropical palette because I thought it was really cute. If you can see, it has a little pineapple on it. This is what the shades look like. They are very beautiful. This is like a greeny brown shade. One of the reasons why I wanted it, I heard really good things about this one. I haven't tried the gold yet. I did wear this once and just did like a super simple eye look with like the matte brown and then the matte. That one's not even going to show up. I don't know why I swatched it, but oh my gosh, that is such a beautiful color. Yeah, that last one you can't see at all, but just that's a really nice transition color. That gold, oh my gosh, it's really nice. It's like it's more chunky than the chocolate gold palette from them, but it does smell really nice. It's kind of reminds me of the butter blushes that I have from Physicians Formula. I think this smells better than they do, but I'm not the biggest fan of those scented blushes. So I got that for $17. I was really excited. Actually, basically was free with all of that stuff because I did use my points. So I want to point out that those were definitely a stain, those Revlon, because I have some staining on my hand. So you'll just have to ignore that as we continue on. Next up, I did get this as a free sample from Macy's. I'll show you what I got from Macy's in just a second, but it is a travel size of the All Nighter. Favorite setting spray, always super glad to get one of those. I also got this as another free gift, and for some reason I thought when they were giving this out that it was the MAC Prep and Prime serum or primer, and I was so excited because I really like that and I could use a lot of it. But nope, this is the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. So I'm going to be passing these along because I have so many of them, I don't need any more, and those are better to give away. So what I was getting was some of the MAC Boom Boom Bloom collection. I wanted to get more of this than I actually did because when I went in store and swatched, I was like, I don't like it as much. This is the shade Wagasa Twirl, and this was not even on my radar of the lipstick shades that I was interested in, but when I went in and swatched them in store, I was like, that's the one that I really like. So it's a beautiful pink color. The packaging is beautiful. It kind of has a pearlescent quality to it as well, which was part of the reason why, I mean, the packaging is gorgeous. And then I did get the eyeshadow palette. I redeemed my $10 Macy's beauty box reward for this. It did not work as a $10 one. It worked as a $5, and then they had to adjust it because they did say that it should be a $5 or $10 one. That is what the shades look like. I have not swatched this at all. I've been waiting. This is what I will be wearing this next week because I have been super excited to. I've just been waiting. Oh, that's pretty. There are the shades. So I did do one matte here at the top, but they're really pretty shades. I haven't tried that much with MAC shadows, so there's not much from the collection that I normally like, but I did want this one because of the packaging, and so yeah, that's what I got. And then the last thing I got from Macy's is the Riviera collection or palette. This was one that I definitely wanted when I saw it come out, but I was trying to wait and be good and not jump on it immediately. This came in the mail just yesterday. I was waiting and waiting and just hoping it would get here so that I could film today actually. Its packaging is beautiful. It's stiffer. It's more like a canvas type feel, which I think works really well with the pattern on it. It is absolutely gorgeous. That is what they all look like. I did wear this yesterday, but I had already gotten dressed, so I hadn't done my makeup. So I did something not as bright and colorful as I had wanted to because I was wearing a gray Harry Potter t-shirt, technically Crimes of Grindelwald, but I wore the Estate and I wore Palm, and then I put Mediterranean over it, and it was really pretty look, very understated. So I think you can do a lot of looks with it. It's just, I mean, I feel like everybody's gotten it. So we're gonna swatch a couple things because, I mean, those colors, definitely part of the reason why I wanted this palette. Just the variety of colors. You guys, that is the best purple swatch I have ever seen. Like, I'll try to do it with the pink. I did just that. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. They are gorgeous. This is gonna be the hardest thing not to want to wear every single day this week and do beautiful, colorful looks. It's not really appropriate for the workplace. And I can't imagine what my students would do if I showed up with like crazy colored eyeshadows, but beautiful, super excited about that. Very, very happy. I feel like this month I made, for the most part, really calculated purchases, things that I had been wanting for a while, things that had special meaning and not just like every pretty thing that came out. There's some exceptions, but. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is the Dose of Colors. I ordered this the day it came out. It is the mini collection. Look at the inside of this package. Oh my gosh. This came and I was like, I have to keep the box. The box is definitely being kept. You got the little Minnie Mouse bow on the tissue paper, which I thought was a beautiful touch. Inside, you got lots of stuff. You got a little Dose of Colors card. So that one, that can be tossed. My invoice. But I got Minnie Mouse stickers as well as Mickey Mouse stickers, and then the cards for both collections that show everything in the collections. I was so excited. I didn't get the Mickey Mouse collection when it came out because I wasn't sure about it. I didn't know if it was something I would really like, and then it sold out really fast. I don't like lip glosses, so I didn't get lip glosses. The bullet lipsticks were not really colors I was interested in, but I did decide I wanted to get the palette because they do have lovely shades. Their liquid lipsticks are amazing. And when they came out with the mini palette, I knew if I didn't get both, I was going to be upset. So this is what the Mickey palette looks like. It's super cute. That highlighter does have his little silhouette in it. We will swatch a couple of the colors, the darker shades. And they're not so much my type of colors, but they swatched really nicely. And like I said, part of this was I knew that I would have FOMO. Disney gets me. Oh my gosh, like it so gets me. So that was the Mickey Mouse palette, and then I got the Minnie Mouse palette the day it came out. This is what the box looks like. It's, again, just super, super cute. The inside is just darling as well. And then what the palette looks like. So you have a blush with this one, and then you have more of my color shades. I have to admit that when I saw this palette, I was taken by the shades. It was, wow. Those swatched absolutely beautifully. There's the little gold down at the bottom. Their shimmers are really good. Like my Dose of Colors palettes I've been impressed with all of them, even if they're not like my favorite colors. The way they perform and the way they work has been really impressive. So I thought this was a good collaboration. And then of course I had to pick up one of the liquid lipsticks because if you've watched me here, you know I love their liquid lipsticks. I got the shade Ladies First. The hard part about these is you have no idea what shade they are, so you have to actually open them if you bought more than one. I just bought one. I bought the pink shade because that was the shade that made the most sense to me. I thought about the nude, but when I saw it swatched, it looked a little too nude. And I think the other shade was a red and I wasn't interested in the red. So that was it. This is going to be a super long video. I will try to edit as much down as possible. Let me know what you got in March. I know that I kind of blew. I knew with the Ulta 21 days I would blow it a little bit, but I did want to combine it together as one video because I do have one more thing coming that I bought in March that's going to be a video in and of itself. So look for that. That should be coming next week sometime. Let me know what you bought in March, or if your low buy is going better than mine. I really hope it is for your sake. I hope you are all having a fantastic day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.